What got me interested as a swimming coach? Well, I swam as a kid, obviously. I coached a swim team when I was in college.
I started swimming when I was young, sort of young, like in middle school. So, I mean, I couldn't really do anything else. Like, I specialized in the sport, like similar to a job,
I started my swimming career about 6 years ago, and when I got in high school, I was looking for sports to join, feel part of the group.
So I started swimming when I was about 5 years old. I've been around the water my entire life, so swimming and water polo was always fun for me.
It's funny, like I said, with the coaching each year, the teams do have different personalities each year. There's different kids, and I always think it's sort of too bad that when you coach, you start in whatever it is, end of January, beginning of February, and it's really by the time you're done, sort of at the end of April, beginning of May, you're really beginning to get to know the kids and know the personalities of everybody, and then the season's done, and then you think, oh, well, that was fun, and I'm just getting to know them, and then, they move on, and the next year you'll have a whole new bunch of kids. So it's sometimes too bad that you don't get to work out with them more, but yeah, you're just beginning to get to know them, it seems, then the season's over.
Everyone feels like a brother almost, especially in varsity because, we do all these things together. But I feel like, it's a very good environment, and it's not like I feel like I'm gonna get bullied or something. And if I see someone being bullied, which never really happens, I'd step in and say, like, that's not something you should do, You should be kind.
I feel like the members of the team we are actually a super supportive team. Like everyone knows each other, and we really help each other out.
All of our kids are very committed. They work hard every day, and they want to be good at the sports that they're playing.
Personally, I like at-home meets better, mainly because I know where everything is, and I don't have to look for everything, But it's nice to go to an away meet, and it's nice to have the meets in general, because it's nice to see people that are in club that that go to these other high schools, and the only way to meet up with them besides swimming is high school swimming.
Oh, I mean, you always have the preference at the meets here because it makes it a lot easier. I mean, kids don't have to take a bus, and when you're done with the meet, you don't have to wait for the bus to get everybody back. So at the meets at home, you're done earlier. There is a lot of work to get it, put together. So in some ways, yeah, away is nice because you don't have to do all that other stuff, but you're done easier. I'm done earlier when it's at home a home meet.
I definitely like our meets starts at home. So basically we can see all the people we know, and they would just cheer for us.
I feel like the pool it's very nice. They recently remodeled it and everything, so it's good quality now. But yeah, and then also the blocks are nice. They're very grippy. It's very good. Everything's nice and up to date. The one thing I would complain with is it's a little cramped.
This is the best pool in the area. It was renovated this summer. We have a state-of-the-art pump system and filtration system, new solar panels, and this is the best pool around. We keep it warm, we keep it covered all the time. The kids are never complaining about the pool, so I couldn't be any happier with our pool here at Los Altos.
Hey, we got new equipment this year, and they're really good. They're brand new, and it just feels so good to wear them to win the practice.
I feel like compared to last year, there's definitely a big change. Last year I would always bring my equipment, but now I've found out, the equipment, they've definitely improved it at least 3 times as better than last year. Because last year there was every other fin was ripped, and every other paddle was cracked or something, but now they've definitely fixed that.
We've got some new fins. What you probably noticed is we have these big long fins, and I've been pushing to get, and we don't have the money yet, I've been pushing to get these what they call shorter jammer fins, because swimming is a sport where most of your propulsion comes from your arms, not from your legs. And if you have those big fins, I think it artificially gives you too much push with your legs. We've got some new paddles now, so we have different sizes of paddles. It'd be nice to get a set of fins, which were the short jammer fins. I mean, yeah, money is always an issue, although we're fortunate that we do get, you know, a fair amount of money from the parents.
I think the workout we do during practice is very reasonable. Like, it's definitely not easy, but it also, like, it's not too hard. But it does push our limits, so we can build up every time we swim. So it's like gradually increase like the speed of the swimmer. I think they're very good.
I would try and like change the sets, because you know they're all based on like one thing in general, which is freestyle. Because like, you know, water polo players only use free because it's the most efficient way. But I mean, it gets kind of annoying when you do the same thing 50 days in a row, you know, for the 3 months, you know.